Hello. I was in PJ's car and I had to make a switch because his car won't charge my phone and my phone's about to die. So what I did was I went live on YouTube, which I normally never do that, but I'm trying to get more people on my channel. So I was like, I'm gonna go live on my YouTube, then I'm gonna share it on Facebook, and then it'll direct people to my YouTube, right? So I go live, I'm talking, hey Stephanie, I'm talking to live or whatever. Well, I didn't realize there's this woman at the gas station sitting next to me, right? So she's hustling my whole conversation, right? So I'm talking about my topic, which was, do you know the mate that you need? That's my topic for today. We're talking relationships. And I was just pouring my heart out to YouTube, right? And I'm talking about how, I was guilty. I allowed someone, and you might hey Latasha, y'all might be able to relate to this, but I basically allowed someone into my life years ago, and I gave them too much time. Right? I allowed them a spot in my life way too long. Okay? Hey, Roman. And honestly, at the time, I didn't realize that I was giving this person too much time. I didn't realize it until time went on. And then it hit me like a ton of bricks. God ain't never gonna place, right, the man that I'm praying for, right? He's never gonna place that person in my path if I'm still focused on what was, right? See, he can't provide you with what it is that you need if you're still focused on what it is that you don't need, okay? And I think sometimes, hey, Kelsey, I think sometimes hey, Bridget, we allow people way too much time. And then we're confused with why the man of our dreams hasn't come and swept us off our feet, because you giving this dum-dum too much time. Real talk. How often have we allowed the wrong people? We know we deserve better. We know we deserve better. But we allow them time after time after time. Oh, well, it's easier. Well, I've been dealing with them for so many years. I'm just so used to them. It's just easy. No, you're comfortable is what it is. See? And I had to get real with myself last night. I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was explaining to her how basically I have allowed somebody entirely too much time in my life. They don't even deserve a spot in my life. And I have given them entirely too much time. I deserve better than that. I deserve someone that, one, recognizes, right, that I'm a great catch, and two, is going to do something about it. I don't need somebody that's just going to be like, oh, well, she's been hanging on for 12 years, so I'm going to see how much. No, I need somebody that's going to provide me with what it is that I need. For example, earlier today, I was trying to go to church, okay? I didn't make it, but I was trying. I was trying. And it hit me like a ton of bricks. Is it wrong that the man of my dreams is going to be a godly man? Is that wrong? Like, is there even men out there that wake up and are like, oh my God, I gotta go to church. I need Jesus. Like, are there men out there like that? Because that's what I need. I don't want to be the only person in the relationship that's like, oh, we need to go to church. Come on, honey. Come on. No. I want my mate to be just as God-fearing as I am. I want my mate to have a relationship with God just as strong as I do. Is that wrong? Because I've yet to find it. Like, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not saying it ain't out there. I'm just saying I've yet to find it. I need somebody like that. And that's exactly what the topic was today was, do you know the mate that you truly need? Not the mate that you're settling for, not the mate that you just used to. Do you truly know the mate that you need, right? That's going to make you a better person. That's going to make you whole. Do you truly know what those qualities are? Or are you just settling for whatever comes? It is what it is. I've been single so long. I mean, hey, no, I refuse to settle. And as I was going off on my live, this woman, like I said, this woman was sitting next to me, which I didn't know she was ear hustling. So the live died. Okay. So I'm literally sitting here talking to myself. Well, soon as I turn off my phone, I hear her say, "Ma'am, I'm not trying to meddle." And I said, "No, you're fine." I was like, "You're fine." I didn't even know you heard me. She said, "Well, I was listening to you." She said, "And honey, God's going to bring you what you need." And I said, "Yes, ma'am. I believe it is. I believe he is. I just don't know when." And she said, "Well, I'm going to tell you now. Do not settle. God don't want you to settle." She said, "And I know it might seem easy or this, that, and another." I was explaining to her how me and my son's father get along very well. We get along very well. And the average Joe would be like, boom, get married. Boom, get married. That's who you need to be with. That's your man. And it's like, no, hold on. Whoa. So because we have a child together and because we don't choke the life out of each other, then we have to be married? No, that's not how it works. And I'd be damn if I'm going to settle just cause. It's not how it works. I'm not going to do that. And to me and my son's father made it very clear 11 years ago that it is possible for us to raise this child, right? Co-parent, whatever you want to call it, without having to be husband and wife. It don't have to be that way. We don't have to pretend to raise this child in a healthy environment. Does that make sense? And I think so often people get that twisted and they think, oh, well, he's the baby daddy, so we just I gotta play house with him. And no, you're settling. And I'm sorry that you don't know that you can raise a child in a healthy relationship, in a healthy environment without having to be husband and wife. Do you get what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I want to marry the man of my dreams, knowing I'm not settling, knowing I'm not shorting myself. Does that make sense? And even though it's been a challenging 11 years, and then I told the lady, she said, "You've been single 11 years?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "Well, honey, God knows what you need and he is going to bring it to you. I promise you, he is going to swoop in and he is going to bring it for you." But she made a good point. She said, you cannot receive if you're not open. And I think sometimes we go through life, right? And we've already made our mind up that it ain't in the cards for us. The man of the dream, he ain't coming, it ain't coming, life don't work out for us. So we've already made our minds up, right? That it ain't happening for us. And that's where you've gone wrong. See, you've got to have faith. First off, God didn't put you on this earth just to play patty cake, right? There is somebody out here for someone, period. Okay? It's just some people go through the efforts of finding that person, and then some people just settle with whoever just comes along. And I'm not that person. Okay? It's just not in me. I can't. Hey, Jonathan, I can't settle. And maybe I focus too long, right, on the wrong people, right? I allowed the wrong people too much time in my life, and I gave them too much energy, right? And these are people that aren't going to amount to anything. People that aren't about to sit there and make a committed relationship with me. And I gave them entirely too much time, right? That don't mean the man of my dreams ain't out there. That just means I haven't even had time to focus on him because I've been focusing on the wrong people. And what I'm saying is stop giving people too much time. You know if somebody is what you need and if they're not. Whether you want to admit it or not, you know, okay? You know if somebody is wasting your time, if somebody's just a little, little thing on the side, you know. And you know if somebody is genuinely, truly interested in you, right? Stop giving people too much time. If homeboy ain't nothing but a on the side, treat him like on the side. It is what it is. But stop trying to make pretend with something that it's not. You get what I'm saying? And for a long time, I took how I felt about somebody, and I took how much time I allowed them to have in my life, and I made the two, and I said, okay, well, I care this much about this person. They've been in my life for 10 plus years. Then it just has to be, right? It just has to be, right? No. Because, yeah, I've allowed this person this much time in my life, but how much of that have they made me a priority? How much of that time have I been put first? How much of that have I been showered and treated like a queen? How much of that? Stop wasting your time. You deserve better, okay? I'm going to tell you like I'm going to tell myself. At the end of the day, I deserve better. And I had to get real with myself last night. And I just had to be real with myself and say, you know what? I have got to walk away. Bottom line, I've got to walk away. The perfect timing, the skies is never going to part and it's just going to be like, oh, no. I have to put on my big girl pants and I got to chuck up the deuces and keep it moving because you're not good for me, right? You can't provide me with what it is that I need. And me sitting here waiting for you to get it together is wasting my time. Do you get what I'm saying? And I deserve better than that. I deserve somebody that's going to make me a priority. I deserve somebody that's going to want to put a ring on my finger. Fuck all this booty call and kicking it. And, honey, maybe it's just I've gotten to a point in my life, but I'm past that. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm ready to spend my life with somebody. That's the level that I'm on. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm over the whole booty call, messing with you one day and messing with her. No, honey. No. I didn't spend 11 years single for that. Do you get what I'm saying? And I'll be damned if I'm going to convince myself that what it is that I want and what it is that I deserve ain't out there, because I know it is. I know for a fact it is. I just have to be strong enough to walk away from what it is that I don't deserve, right? And be willing to wait for what it is that I do. That's what I'm asking you. Are you truly waiting for what it is that you deserve? Or are you just making playhouse just cause we got 2 kids together? I mean, why not? No! At the end of the day, God knows. That's exactly what I told that woman. So I told her, I said, I don't want to spend the rest of my life with somebody and for a second feel like I've settled. Ever. That is my ultimate fear. Okay? I don't want that. I want to look at my husband and be like, you are him. You know what I'm saying? You may not be perfect, honey, but God made you perfect for me. Do you get what I'm saying? That's how I don't want to feel like I've settled. I don't want that. And so if it takes another 11 years, then so be it. But guess what? I'm removing all that dead weight from my life. See, there's been a lot of people in my life that I've allowed too much time. Too much time. For what? For what? For what? I've allowed too much time. You don't want to be with me. Now I'm just going to keep it all the way one. You ain't trying to be my boo. You ain't trying to be my man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to be a role model to my son. My son don't even know who you is, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So why exactly are you still here? For what? For what? Because the sex is good? Well, honey, I need more than that. At the end of the day, I need more than that. I'm just keeping it all the way real. And I had to get real with myself and realize, you know what, Rita? You're the reason you're allowing these sorry ass motherfuckers to still be hanging around. See, oftentimes I think we allow things to come in and cloud our judgment. Oh, yay! Yay! See? I never fucking know. I never know. And this literally was for me. Like, and that's exactly what I was sitting there telling that woman. I'm constantly sharing shit that I'm going through, not knowing who might be going through too. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I had to get real with myself. And it sucks. You know, all that good stuff. Oh, I love him and all blah. Okay, at the end of the day, bottom line, he can't give me what it is that I need. He can't give me what it is that I deserve. I deserve all or nothing. And I don't want nowhere in between the middle. Do you get what I'm saying? And I realized, unfortunately, it took 11 years to figure it out, but I realized you can't give me what I need. And I'd be a fool to think that you're just going to magically wake up one day and get on some get right. It's not going to be like that. Guess what? I got to keep it trucking. That's what I was telling a friend of mine last night. I said, you know, this is sad, and it's sad to even say out loud, but it's the truth. How do you suppose someone ever misses you? How do you suppose someone ever realizes how important you are to them if they've never experienced life without you? Just think about it for a second. Just think about it. If you've always been there, right? Month after month after year, you're always there. How can they ever even kinda think of life without you if you've always been there? And so, see, that's something that I fucked up. That's where I fucked up. You know, I allowed this person in my life 2001. I don't even like saying it out loud. Like, do y'all not know what year this is? Do you not know what year this is? That's 17 years, my nigga. 17 years. I'm not proud of that at all. But I never let you experience life without Rita. And that's just it. You always had me there, so you always thought I was going to be there. And it almost got to be in a comfortableness where, oh, well, it doesn't matter. She's not going nowhere. No matter what I do, she ain't going nowhere. She been here. She ain't going nowhere. That is the attitude, right, that I've pretty much given Because I've pretty much let you know, oh, treat me like shit. I'm gonna be right here. You don't want to go with me? I'm gonna still be right here. You know, like for real. That's pretty much what I let it be known. Is you do me however you want to do me, homie, and I'm gonna be sitting here waiting. No, honey, I'm better than that. I'm better than that. I may not be perfect. I have flaws, all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, I'm better than that. I deserve better than that. And I think that's what it all boils down to is you gotta realize your worth. I had to realize it. My sisters, oh my God, my poor sister, she been trying to tell me for years, Rita, you need to leave him alone. You need to just leave him alone. And I'm just, you know, and she's just like, Rita, you need to leave him alone. Like, at the end of the day, it ain't what you know what I'm saying? And I didn't get it. I had to get it for myself. I had to see it for myself. And honestly, I think what did it for me was realizing that my son knew nothing of my friend. How do you spend 17 years in my life and you don't even know my kid? Now, don't get me wrong. My son has never seen a booty call. My son has never seen a one night. No, that's not how I get down. We all have needs, but I make sure it happens when my son's not home, okay? But how do you explain you being in my life for 17 years and you not know my son? That don't even kind of make sense. I mean, then who are you exactly? Like, are you even a real friend? Because my real friends know my kid. Do you get what I'm saying? I allowed it. But no more, honey. No more. No more. I deserve better. And I'm tired of wishing it was something it wasn't, and wishing and hoping, but I'm tired. At the end of the day, I done gave my problems up to God. He knows what it is that I'm yearning for. He knows the man that I'm waiting for. And when the time is right, he is going to place that person in my life. In the meantime, I'm going to keep working on Rita. See, Rita ain't done. Believe it or not. Your man of your dreams could be right around the corner, but guess what? You might still have work to do. See, and I feel I still have things that I need to get right before my man comes swooping in my life. Am I wrong? So I'm going to keep working on Rita, but I'm going to keep my mind open. Because like I said, you cannot receive what it is that you have been waiting for if you're not open to it. God knows what you need. Are you trusting that he knows what you need? Or are you just like, I ain't never going to bring you what I need, and everybody got somebody and I ain't got nobody, and did it. No. Where is your faith? Where's your faith? Because, I mean, I ain't going to lie. It's been a long 11 years. Not even going to stunt. My son's about to be 12. I have been single his entire life. His entire life. So yeah, I wouldn't say it's been all bubbles and giggles. I can say I am comfortable alone. And to me, I think that's an accomplishment because I have met friends that ain't never spent a month alone. Can't spend a week alone. They go crazy, right? Can't spend 2 days. Oh God, I can't be alone. So at least I know I'm okay alone. But I think I will be even better once I find who it is that I'm supposed to be with. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? But I don't think God is ever going to place that person in my life if I still got all this dead weight hanging around. You have got to clear them out. You got to clear them out. I don't care how much time you've been kicking it with them. I don't care. Oh, but they know me. know me. They just know everything about me, and we're just so good together. Right, but are they what you need? Are they what you used to? See, there's a difference. There's a difference. See, I got real used to someone's company for 11 years, but that ain't what I needed. I needed a real man, a God-fearing man, hard-working man that ain't gonna be afraid to be introduced to my son. I need a real man. And I've allowed these little sorry-ass niggas, right, to fill up my space in between, and that's the problem. So today, we're going to clean our closet out. We're going to clean our closet out. All those cobwebs that's been hanging around, all those no good nothings that's just taking up space. It's time for them to go. Because I can promise you, they can't bring you nothing that they haven't already. They can't. And God will bless your efforts by clearing out that garbage. He will bless you. I promise you. Just be patient, okay? Be patient and constantly remind yourself of your worth. Because if you don't know what your worth is, honey, what makes you think the next man's gonna know? You gotta know. You have got to know what it is that you deserve, okay? Oh, thank you. You gotta know. And be willing to wait. That's another thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I know some girlfriends that, they can't spend 2 days alone. And they will go cuckoo. Okay? That's not good. You gotta learn how to be alone at least a little. Okay? He's gotta do some work on you. You gotta learn how to allow him, right? To have you be alone for a second so that you can work on you, so that you can strengthen you, and then be open for what it is that you're wanting. But just know, if whatever it is that comes knocking on your door, right? If it don't look like what you think you need, it don't sound like what you think you need, honey, chances are it is not what you need, okay? Real talk. Pay very close attention to the people that you allow in your life. Because you are worthy of greatness. And you should not for a second settle for anything less. Does that make sense? So yeah, it sucks. I'm single. But guess what? God knows what I need. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to wait. And when the time comes, guess what? Rita's going to be her best possible version of herself. That's what I'm doing. I'm working on creating the best possible version of myself. That way, when I meet my husband, he's going to be like, wow, who's she? Yep. I've been doing some work. I'm just saying. So don't be afraid to work on yourself, for real. Don't be afraid to work on yourself, and do not be afraid to wait for what it is that you deserve. Cleaning out those cobwebs, cutting off those people who are just wasted space. It's not easy. I'm not even going to sit here and pretend like it is. It's not easy. Especially when you consider 17 years, that's a long time. Like, and honestly, what I did wrong, and that's what I was telling a friend of mine. I heard a song on the radio the other day. I can't think of the name of it, but she said something about your flip-flopping got me second guessing myself or something like that. Got me thinking something's wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? And that's really how it all boiled down. Because you're messed up, and because you don't know what you want, right? You got me thinking something wrong with me. So all this time I've been like, oh my God, like, who can get to know me for 17 years and not, like, see that I'm a great person? Like, what's wrong with me? Like, and I've really been doing that. I've really been asking asking like, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with Rita? And the question, that's the wrong question, honey. Ain't nothing wrong with Rita. You the one messed up. You the one got issues. See, and it took me a second to figure that out. To realize that I'm not the one that has a problem. You're the one that has a problem. And I'm not going to put myself down because you don't know a good thing when you see it. That I'm not going to do. So I'm just going to keep it pushing. I'm going to keep it pushing. And I'm going to keep reminding myself of what it is that I'm worthy of. Because I deserve way better than you. At the end of the day. It is what it is. I'm just saying. Oh, God. I love y'all so much. I hope it helped. Like I said, if you didn't catch it, please go back. And if you've never been on my YouTube channel, do your girl a favor and please show me some love. I really appreciate it. All right. I love y'all and know your worth.